All right, so some of you Scorpios are thinking about getting busy, taking action, getting on top of things. All right, so some of you Scorpios are thinking about getting busy, taking action, getting on top of things in your life, or this, I'm not sure what this has to do with yet, but it seems like some of you guys are thinking about ending a vacation, shortening a vacation. So if you guys are going on vacation, traveling, you might want to, some of you guys are thinking about changing your mind and not really taking the full time because you want to get, it seems like some of you guys are feeling the need to really get moving on a project or get moving on work or get moving on something that you're, passionate about or that makes you really want to get organized in your life. That's a great. And some of you guys are taking whatever actions you're taking this month. You're really feeling a sense of newness, like when you're taking actions, when you're accomplishing things that you need to do. You're really feeling alive, almost like a new fresh outlook or a new fresh feeling of really being in the moment, really being here and now in that moment, and really enjoying that moment in the actions that you're taking right now, and also feeling good about your future. So there's some real beautiful aliveness in the actions that you're taking this month. So pretty much everything you're going to be doing seems to be really fresh, new, or it just seems that way. It just seems that your mind is feeling that way. And you guys might be thinking about becoming more patient in your life, or we have a patience card here, which is all about balance. It's about being really centered. Therefore, you have a lot of stability in yourself and in your life, and therefore you're going to be able to be patient with a lot of things that are going on around you because you feel solid. So a lot of you guys are feeling this already. You're already feeling a sense of security and balance within yourself, and this beautiful patience and peace that's kind of overcoming you. These are amazing cards I'm getting for you guys. And then the outcome card is maturity, and that makes sense because it seems like the outcome is you're really reaching a mental level of maturity in regards to whatever this is. It could be just in general, in your entire outlook on life, or in a situation in your life, or several situations. There's a sense of maturity that you're reaching, and that maturity is giving you such a beautiful sense of wisdom, knowledge, security within that, security in yourself, which is a nice, stable type of a feeling. So something might spark you to shorten your vacation because you might want to get started on something or get moving in something because all of a sudden you might have this, sense of aliveness and vigor within yourself, and freedom, and peace is the real word I'm trying to think of here. All of that. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's get into your main reading. We have the King of Swords here. This lovely King of Swords here. It could be a male or female, but this card is the King. And this is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Or it may not be any of those. It just could be somebody who has that in their chart, possibly. But this is that energy. So it could be you, Scorpio, taking on this energy. But right now, I do see this as somebody else coming into your life or that's highly involved in your life or your situation. And this person is a very, very smart, logical person. They're not very emotional, of course, but they're very smart. They're very factual, and they communicate on a very, very mature way. Very, very good communicator. So this person might be coming in, or you might be taking on this energy this month where you feel like, you really can communicate well. You can speak your truth. This is all about truth as well. So this person might be coming in and giving you some facts, some information. It could have to do with work. I don't know yet. We'll get into this. We can even pull some cards. But he's all about truth, honesty, facts, logic, communication. And what's crossing you is the Tower. Interesting. So the Tower is in the position of what is your obstacle this month, possible challenge. So there might be definitely some truth that you find out about, some information, and it is going to shock your world. And the challenge here is it might be sudden for you, unexpected for sure, unexpected, sudden. And that's all. It just might be a really shock of sudden information. So you may not have had any clue that you were going to know about this information. And all of a sudden you, out of the blue, hear about it. Some truth and some clarity and some facts that you had no idea about. And this actually could be the thing that sparks you from shortening your vacation. Because it's a very positive information that you're going to be receiving. It's shocking though. And so I think the shock of it and the suddenness of it is going to cause you to end your vacation sooner. But hey, it's for a good reason. It's going to shock you out of, if you were being lazy, if you were being overly lazy, not really accomplishing, postponing stuff in your life, this is going to get you off the couch. This is going to get you moving. But it's a very positive moving. It's going to make you feel very good, though, to move. You're going to want to move forward. It's going to be like a happy moving forward, not drudgery. It's definitely going to be a very good feeling. So, yeah, interesting message here. So the recent past, we have the Devil in reverse. So some of you Scorpios left a negative attachment with a person, place, or thing. You may have separated yourself and did the right thing and let anything that was tempting you, let anything that was pulling you down, tempting you, bringing you bad habits, even bad relationships, people, you let go of those in the recent past. You really healed yourself. This also could be a Capricorn. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn in your recent past. But this is a very, very good card in reverse. In your recent past, you guys have done some really good choices, and you've had some really good strength within yourself to allow yourself to not be tempted by any addictions. Or if you had an addiction, for instance, you've really been battling, you were able to overcome it. You're able to control it at this point. That's fantastic. So maybe those of you that did have addictions, you are now seeing things and hearing things very clear. Your mind is becoming clear. You're becoming mature. Again, something's going to, the actions and the things that you're doing now going forward in your life, they are going to feel amazing because you don't have any baggage holding you back. And you don't have any dark addictions like pulling on you. You're going to be doing things in life right now that are, you have a clean slate almost. It's like feeling free about something. So that, what I'm saying is that could be the reason this addiction, whatever this was that you've overcome. And maybe that is what has sparked all this amazing, whatever it is, you're having it. You're having this an amazing breakthrough, kind of, in a way. I wouldn't call it a breakthrough, but it's definitely beautiful. And let's go on here. The next card we have is the World. The World is coming in for you right now when you watch this video. It's the World in reverse. It's the postponement of a new cycle that's almost getting ready to take off in your life. It's a new chapter. It's a new development. It's a brand new start. It's like I was saying, a clean slate. But it is being postponed. So it's either you or somebody else, a situation is coming in right now in your life. And there is some kind of postponement before your new cycle can take off, before your new cycle actually starts and begins. It's in the process right now of beginning, but it's not 100% there yet. And maybe it has to do with this tower. Maybe this tower is going to be a shock, and it might postpone it from beginning. Maybe you have to take care of something, or you're finding something out. It's definitely, you're going to find out something. It could have to do with an attorney. He could be telling you something, because sometimes the King of Swords could be an attorney. They're very logical and smart. They're book smart. They know all the laws and the codes. So he might be giving you legal advice, but this is definitely not always an attorney at all. I just am saying that because for whatever reason, I'm feeling that that is the case for some of you. So you might be getting some legal advice, or finding out you are getting something from a case or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get more clarity. Also, the card, right? Okay, so the next card is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is in the position of what you really need to be focusing on this month, and what your advice is. This is your advice. Your advice is to focus on this, and whatever this is for you. This is the Six of Cups. This is thinking and fond memories from your past, fond childhood memories, or memories that you had with friends and people in your life that were very, very, it's that warm, fuzzy feeling, and that really happy little feeling we get, and warm happiness, and when we feel love and we feel that all together coming forward. So some of you guys are going to be needing to remind yourself to, not remind yourself because it's coming up, but the advice here is to cherish those moments and remember them. And some of you are actually going to be receiving a person coming into your life, or you're going to be visiting somebody in your life that you have not seen in a very long time. And it's from your past, somebody you really enjoyed seeing. So you might be reuniting, having a reunion of some sort, or just kind of getting back in contact with this person. And it's going to, the whole month is telling you to focus on this wonderful person or this wonderful memory that you're having. And maybe it'll help you with this shock of whatever this is, this tower moment. Maybe you're going to find out, something about your past that you didn't know. And it could have to do with a person, obviously, you haven't talked to in a very long time, and you just didn't know, and maybe this information is really going to change your life in a very positive way. But it also could be that these memories are going to bring back some information also that you need to really remember. Anyway, fond memories in the month of December. We often do this. We think of our childhood. We think of tradition and things we miss, and beautiful things like that. So it's telling you to focus on that, Scorpio. The next card we have is the Magician in reverse. And this is in the position, Scorpio, of what it is that you are striving for, what it is that you want this month, what it is that you want. And you really want to get started and manifest. You want to start showing proof in real life. You want to start receiving rewards of what it is that you really want to put together in your life. And you want the Magician. You want to create. You want to create maybe with your hands even. But you want to create something that you really, really want, and that you're good at, and that you're able to do. And you're really, really wanting that this month. And I can tell you right now, you may not manifest it by the end of December, but you guys are well on your way to achieving and creating and bringing to life what it is that you want. So I do see that because you're having some kind of, you're feeling something and you're learning something new about yourself. And it's creating you to have a little bit more of a patience within yourself at a clear maturity level, which allows you to be patient, which allows you to be living in the moment. So this is really good, you guys. And it's giving you energy too. It's giving you energy to move forward and stuff. So you're on the verge. If it hasn't happened yet, you're definitely on the verge. The next card we have is how you see your situation this month, or what's going on in your mind. And we have the Star in reverse, which talks about a little bit of negativity, a thought process, or the need for healing. So some of you guys might really need, you're seeing your situation as well, like maybe you're realizing that you needed to remember something from the past in order to heal, in order to let go, in order to move forward. Sometimes we do. We hold on, right, to things in our mind. We may forget about them, but we still hold on to grudges or things that don't serve us. Again, it could have to do with the devil card, right? You maybe still, even though you're overcoming an addiction or overcoming bad habits or people or situations, it may still be some lingering things that we need to emotionally get rid of. And this is the month that you will be doing that. If you do have anything that you're holding on to, you are going to have some kind of spark here, I see, that is going to allow you to really let go of everything. And I mean, not just one thing, everything, Scorpio. Everything and anything that has put weight on us. These little thoughts in our minds that are heavy, they actually can physically make us lazy. They can physically make us unmotivated. They can physically make us depressed or unhappy. And sometimes we don't even know that we have that on us. We may feel lazy, but we don't know why. So this is the month I see that you're going to be realizing that you're being maybe a little bit negative in a way over something, or you're acting negative. And I think you're going to correct yourself. And I think you're going to become aware of that, the fact that you need to heal and let go of something. And I have a feeling this childhood memory, or these beautiful memories, or the person that you're going to see again that brings up these memories is really going to help you, because when we feel that sense of happiness and love and joy, it really helps us let go of other things that are no longer serving us, that all that negativity and stuff like that as well. It helps us definitely. So the next card we have, Scorpio, is the Knight of Cups in reverse. And this is somebody in your environment. People, places, or things in your environment. So there could be another water sign that you've been dealing with or are dealing with, because I really don't see this as you. But I do see both ways. I see that you're dealing with another water sign. So you could be dealing with another Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, male or female. This person does not want to communicate openly with you. They don't want to open up their emotions and feelings with you. They don't want to really offer you any kind of love or nurturing. Or this person, if it's not that don't want to offer it to you, it's that they are not feeling it within themselves, or maybe feeling, down on themselves, or maybe this person actually could even be drinking too much. So other people in your environment could be having addictions or unable to emotionally be open to love or open to nurturing, because they're kind of down on themselves. So this is somebody in your environment. So you might be needing to deal with somebody in your environment, or you're finding out information about this person that you didn't know, or you could be also this person that is not really wanting to offer and open up your emotions to somebody in your environment. The next card we have is the Six of Swords, and this is in your hopes and your fears section. So Scorpio, you really are this month hoping. to move forward emotionally from the bad. You must have separated or ended something with somebody or a situation in your past, okay? It probably wasn't this month, but it could be this month. And you're moving into a new territory. You're moving into on new grounds, leaving anything that hurt you emotionally behind. Anybody who you felt stabbed you in the back or, talked bad or whatever. You're leaving all that, and you're really hoping that you can. Some of you guys have not gotten to that level yet, as where it's maybe bothering you a little bit. You're still in need of a little bit of this healing and positive mindset. Some of you are still stuck in maybe a little bit of a negativity and hurt or disappointment. So there's and not feeling like you're never going to heal or, you're never going to get over something. And you are. All these cards talk about it. So you're on your way to something pretty big here. The next card we have is the Eight of Cups. Wow, the Eight of Cups. Yes, it's right here. You are, Scorpio, leaving things that once fulfilled you or still do fulfill you. You're leaving and you're going to a new level in your life. You're going to a new location, a new whatever this is. I can pull some clarifying, but you're walking away from good or bad things that but it's time for you now to move to a new chapter, okay? You're moving to a new chapter in your life, whether that be physically or both, mentally and physically. And you are succeeding. This is a card about success. Pre-success, before the actual success takes place, because it's success within the mind. Your mind is fulfilled. You're looking for a different fulfillment now. You've reached a level of maturity, and you have all these cards. You have the maturity card, goes very, very well with this. You've matured to a new level, and the World card is in reverse, but upright, you're going to the new chapter. And the World is all about a new chapter, a new beginning, a fresh new change in your life, okay? Leaving one behind and going to the new. So here you are, you're going to the new. And you don't have to have fear about leaving past situations behind, because you guys are on your way to a new path that you belong on. You belong on this new path. You belong on this freedom of free mind and healing and a brand new chapter, guys. A new way, a new slate, a maturity level that you didn't have before, wisdom that you didn't have before, knowledge that you didn't have before. So you guys get to do it again. You guys get to try something new. That's all what life is all about, right? It's all about hopefully reaching these moments in our lives where we can have the wisdom and the knowledge and be able to either now give back to others or both, make our lives even better than it was before. So you guys are on your way. So if you want, I can go ahead and pull a card here